What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And as promised, Train to Busan on 4K. Is it as good as I remember it being? Again, this film's not that old, but I've only seen it maybe once or twice. I love this film. It's absolutely breathtaking, this film. Whether you're a fan of running zombies or not, this film will get your heart racing. It is a solid 10 out of 10 for me. It's a top 5 zombie film of all time. And this film, now first of all, I want to say this does have the original Korean dialogue, voice track, as well as it's dubbed in English as well, if you prefer to hear the English dub. And it also has English subtitles as well. Now, with the English dub and the subtitles, sometimes they don't match up. So if you do listen to the for some reason I was watching it, I forgot. It was just completely, I get so ingrained with this film because I love it so much. I had the English dub on as well as the English subtitles at the same time. And the dub, what they're saying with the dub, does not match up with what they're saying on the subtitles. So just be aware. Don't do like I did and make sure you turn one or the other off if you're going to do it that way. Now, does it benefit from 4K? It does. I can definitely see the difference between the 4K and the Blu-ray because that's what I've seen on in the past was Blu-ray. Of course, this does include the Blu-ray with this combo pack as well. No digital code, unfortunately, with this set. But it does benefit from the 4K. The HDR definitely comes through. I noticed, the sounds are really, they're popping a lot more. Your ears are definitely going to be ringing out a lot more when you hear the background noises. You pick up a lot more with this than you did with the Blu-ray. Things just really come through a lot more. And some films, I've noticed with some newer 4Ks, it's not always the case. But with this one, it definitely does. And I'm really happy to have this one in 4K because I do have Peninsula in 4K, the sequel to this film. And I know a lot of people do not like that film. But I think it's one of those things I said back in my early review when I talked about that film. It's a film that you need to go, if you love this film, you need to just forget about what you know about this one and just enjoy that film for what it is. It's a completely different kind of ride. And, if you're thinking it's going to be a perfect 10 out of 10, right up next to this one, you're going to be sadly mistaken. That's not going to be the case. But Train to Busan, the acting is phenomenal in this film. We had the father taking his daughter to go see his estranged wife. They're separated, but the father, he's all about business, and he doesn't really make a lot of time for his daughter. But he decides he's going to take some time during the day, take his daughter to go see his ex-wife, and along the way, zombies break out. Big zombie carnage on this train, and just basically throughout Korea, and this film. The father makes a complete 180 by the end of this film. I'm not gonna spoil anything like what happens, just in case people haven't seen this film, because again, it's not that old, that old of a film, and a lot of people might not have seen this one. And definitely, I think the 4K now, this was like $15, $15 on Amazon when I ordered this. That's a steal for a 4K, brand new 4K for this film. That is a steal. See if it's still on sale on Amazon. Go pick it up, or you can find it. If it's a good, good price, definitely pick it up. Even at full price, this film is absolutely worth every penny. But, the father definitely, he rises to the occasion. And, there are other great actors and actresses in this film. There are other great characters in this film. We have this one husband and wife, and, the wife is pregnant. And you'll notice the gentleman who's playing the husband is also from the Eternals, the Marvel film, the Eternals. And he's phenomenal. Both of them. He is just, when he is on screen, he steals the show in this. Again, he's another character that kind of like goes back and forth, does like a real 180. Really becomes like heroic though in this film. And there is one scene when they're at this bus terminal. They stop for a while, get off the bus. They're in this bus terminal, and it's all hell breaks loose with more zombies. This film is very, very intense. I love it. Absolutely love it. And like I said, you see a lot of characters. You'll know right away when you meet some of these characters on the bus which ones are going to be complete douchebags. You're going to understand. You're going to be like, okay, this guy, he's going to be trouble. Besides just the zombies, this guy's going to be trouble on the train. And there's one character, if you've seen the film, you know exactly which character I'm talking about. Right from the get-go, when you meet him, you know he's going to be a pain in the ass. But other characters, definitely rise to the occasion and become like heroes. And the end to this film is just so heart-wrenching, and it's nail-biting at the very end because you're not quite sure, right up to the very last second, what is going to happen with our survivors in this film. When I do other reviews later on down the line, I get back and doing more and more reviews for horror films, I probably will do some spoilers. But for this one, I don't want to, because I really feel like this movie needs. I mean, it has such a cult following already, but it needs to get more. It needs more and more for this film, because I love it. I absolutely adore this film. In a time when just so many zombie films come and go, and I still love the zombie genre. It's my absolute one of my absolute favorites. There's not too many. There's so many stinkers out there compared to how many good ones come out. But this is one of the good ones, one of the great ones, one of the all-time classics. Train to Busan. I can't recommend this one enough. If you haven't seen it, you need to go see it. Usually I say, wait for, like I said before, it was like $15 to pre-order this. Even if it was like 25 or 30, completely worth every single penny for this film. So happy to finally have this in 4K. Absolutely happy. And it looks beautiful. It looks phenomenal. Sounds phenomenal. You will not be disappointed with this film. Trust me. It is worth it. Go pick it up right now. As soon as you're done with the video, go order this film and check it out if you have not already done so. So, let's subscribe and comment if you have a chance, and I will catch you in another episode. Take care.